But in my opinion, I don't think so because I didn't do hard work. I didn't do so many things related this, but I'm able to do because still I do basic things, Because all the spoken depends on your tenses, like present tense, past tense, and future tense.
So good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Yes, very, very good morning. I'm great. What about you?
I am as fit as fiddle, and thank you for asking.
Okay,
So,
so
so
Bablu, my name is
yes.
Bablu. So let's introduce, like first, just introduce.
Okay. So thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. This is Bablu Kisku. I hail from Hubli, West Bengal, and I have done masters in English literature. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love playing cricket, football, and having conversation with different kinds of people. And by profession, I am a school teacher, and I am also enthusiastic and passionate about learning this language. And apart from that, I am running a YouTube channel which name is English with Bablu, where I upload English-related conversational videos. So that's pretty much about myself. And thank you for asking.
Okay, great, great introduction, Bablu. Like you are a teacher, you are government teacher actually, and also like teaching. You are giving tuition classes at home? No,
No, no.
no. You are just go to school and teach. Apart from teaching, you do like do you do farming work and other work?
No, apart from teaching, I don't do any kind of work because I have to do many household chores. Okay, so by doing this, I always remain busy, and nowadays I am trying to improve my speaking skill as well as communication skill. That's why I always remain busy. Okay.
Like you are from village area or city area?
Yes, yes. I live in village area, and my school also in village area.
Okay,
Yes,
so yes.
please introduce yourself before going ahead our conversation.
Yeah, if I talk about myself, so of course my name is Gyanen from UP in Lucknow, and here I'm living in a small village. So yeah, I'm bound to do some farm related work. Also, I have some animals. I just take care of them. And if I talk about my this language, so it was my passion, and that is the reason I'm able to speak here. It forced me a lot to learn this. Actually, I don't believe in like study. Actually, like the place where I'm living, nobody is interested in study. So I was also one of them. I didn't focus on my study. I just like wasted my time in farm related work and grazing of fellows. But I had this attraction in my mind and I started learning English. And I couldn't learn any English from anywhere. I have learned English only on this social media. I have solved my I have practiced myself like this was easy for me. I didn't force myself. Still, I don't force myself to do something new thing here. Like I'm not interested to learn so many things. I'm okay like the way I'm speaking, and yeah, but I love listening people. So whenever I get, so I just watch some like broadcast videos and some vlog videos which are in. And so what about me, like I'm you can say I'm like a farmer. So Bablu, just tell me about your like journey. So how long have you been teaching in school?
Okay, okay, of course. So if I talk about my speaking journey, I started my speaking journey 5 months ago. And before that, earlier times also, I didn't too much focus on my speaking skill. And since in my schooling times, I also at that time focused only on grammar, okay, on writing also. So that's why I was good at grammar, and but I was not able to speak properly. And So I thought that I should work on my speaking skill, and now I am a teacher. So I thought that I have to work on my speaking skill so that I can teach my students in English thoroughly. And apart from that, I am blessed with a son. I want to give him properly in English speaking environment. That's why I am working on my speaking skill, and I'm trying to connect to every co-learners on this Skype applications. And by this way, I am trying to enhance my speaking skill on a daily basis.
Hmm. Yeah, great. You are doing great that you want to teach your all students English subject. You are just guiding them how to become fluent English because this is spoken English has become like crucial for us nowadays. So very important.
Okay, so tell me, how are you practicing in nowadays? And earlier times, what types of techniques did you apply to improve your speaking skill?
As I told you, I didn't do anything. I don't know people they think that in order to learn this language, in order to become fluent English, we have to face lots of problem. We have to have teacher, we have to have institute, we have to have so many things. But in my opinion, I don't think so because I didn't do hard work. I didn't do so many things related this. But I'm able to do because still I do basic things, because all the spoken depends on your tenses, like present tense, past tense, and future tense. The thing is that I'm not educated person, so I don't think in different way. As a student, as a tutor, I don't think like that. So when I listen for many people, just uh, they just try to speak in different way, but I speak in different way. Anyone can understand when I speak. Oh, I get so many comments from like through my YouTube channel. So they just say you speak so like simple English. It's like you are speaking in Hindi. So I anyhow I want to tell other people as well that you just try to speak basic thing, and English can be spoken just because of by speaking. If you are not speaking, you are learning. It is really very necessary for you to become fluent English. So make habit. Just speak every day. Suppose I must say that it is really very difficult to practice, but yeah, you have to go through this practice. If you don't want to go through this practice and you are doing other things, so it is harder to grab for you. I'm telling you, so you have to do this practice. I'm not saying you just speak 1 hour, 2 hours, and every day this and that. No, but whenever you get time, just try to speak. Whatever like with your simple words, you don't need to mug up the words and sentences from anywhere. Like suppose you are going to learn English, so I must say that you must have learned tenses and some basic words. So just try to use, and if you are perfect on that, of course you can go through, like go ahead, like you can watch so many videos. By listening, you can gain so many words from them. You can gain some advanced structure from them, and also way of speaking you can catch from them. Then by listening, you can become fluent English. So overall, I just want to say here, if suppose I'm going to learn English, so I must first thing first I just complete my tenses, then I some basic words and just try to speak every day whenever I get time, and I just listen, speak, listen, speak, listen like that. I'm going to tell you that literally I didn't even a single word on nor like did I uh, like of course I n- write anything, read any book, but I just spoke because earlier I don't have time to write and read, so that is why. So I'm sure, of course, you must say that I'm a procrastinate person. I never do so many things at the same time. So now I just try to get my work easy. So this is the So earlier I was so confused that, oh my God, how should I learn this language without teacher, without environment? It must be that for pleasure, it's very difficult. But yeah, for like 5 months, 6 months, I faced problem. Even I gave up. I thought, oh no, 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 I can't learn this language. But again, when I got this mobile and I solved my doubt, so then I got to know that okay, like earlier I used to learn, but I couldn't speak. Still, so many people are like, still so many people they have been learning English for a long time, but they are not able to speak. So why? The reason is because we don't speak. We just like scroll so many reels of words and advanced structure. We watch some videos related grammar point, but end of the like time what we get, not nothing, like until we are like watching we are getting, and as soon as we stopped watching, again we forget, oh, I learned so many words from reel and videos today, but I don't remember even a single word. So this, we are spending our time. So we have to stop do this. Like we have to do only one thing: first complete your tenses and some basic words. Whatever you know, you just try to speak. Don't force yourself to learn new thing at the beginning. uh, this is my technique. I don't know whether people like it or not, but I have improved by myself by doing this. Still, I don't put myself, oh, that person is using that idiom, so I must use that idiom. I never ever follow any person. I don't know why, but yeah, by listening, sometime I like while having conversation, some idioms and some fancy words just come in my mind by automatically because I listen. That is why I never ever forced myself to learn anything. I never ever like compare myself to anyone that that person is speaking like this way, so I must like copy. No, no, no. I never do this.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. But in my case also, I don't use too much fancy words, advanced words, but I try to use sometimes also in my conversation, because not for my only cases, because if I don't know some advanced words, sometimes what happen that the other person, whenever they are speaking, so at that time I have to understand whatever he or she is speaking. So that's why I have to I just try to learn something advanced or fancy word. Because nowadays you can see that every learner, co-learners, even teachers also, they are also trying to speak in with the help of this fancy words, advanced phrases. So that's why I have to understand. I have to know what or whatever the phrase, idioms they are using. Okay, for my understanding. So that's why I have to know these kinds of words. Okay.
Yeah, our mind like can catch anything from by listening. I'm telling you, whatever word and advanced structure I speak, so it happens because of because of my listening. I never ever force myself. Suppose I am forcing myself, I am forcing my mind. Okay, learn this idiom again and again. I'm mugging it, but I forget. I forget. I force myself to learn that, but I forget. So we should not do this. We just listen people and we just follow only one or two speaker. I'm not saying that okay, today you watch this video, tomorrow you are watching other another video, this video, that video, so you are going to get confused. I always follow two or three speakers, and I'm because they are speaking every day, I'm listening every day them to them. That is why I can catch their words, their style of speaking and whatever they have knowledge I can catch because I'm watching every day. Suppose you are following me and you have been following me for a long time. So of course you can catch my like everything like words and because I'm going to use same words. Some of the words I'm going to use same. I'm not going to learn. I'm not going to speak new words every day. Who can speak like new words every day? So that is why we must follow only two or three speakers, and by that after of course you will get to know so many things after 10 days and 20 days. You even you can copy them like that, but I don't do this, but I listen so that I can catch their words because uh, how to use this word because they are using. So I just listen again and again. While listening, I don't force myself to understand what they are saying. I just listen. Earlier I used to do, because earlier I couldn't understand what they were saying, but I just thought, okay, just let me listen them, but like that. So this thing, I never ever forced myself to do something. I never forced myself to learn new things as well. So this is so, Bablu, could you please tell me, like, what would be your thought? Uh, how can any beginner to like achieve this fluency? Do you like tell me your opinion here so that they can also can do and they become fluent English?
Okay, so in my perspective, I would say that fluency takes a time. Okay, if anyone wants to learn this language, and if anyone wants to achieve the fluency, so it will take a lot of time. Okay, because first of all, thing we have to understand that it's not our mother tongue. It's our maybe second language, most of the cases, and sometimes also it is also our third language. Okay, and most of the time at home also we speak our mother tongue, and our surroundings, the people surrounding us, they also speak in native language. And also we are compelled to speak in native language, because sometimes also we have to go to market, we have to go outside for our for our daily activities. So that's why we have to spend all the time in our mother tongue. Okay, and after that, for our enhancing our speaking skill, we have to speak to someone, or in improving our speaking skill. So we get minimum time, we get very less time for enhancing our speaking skill. So that's why we have to understand that it will take a lot of time. So that's why we have to keep on practicing on a daily basis. Okay, as much as we can speak this language, so we will be very good at speaking. And in case of fluency, so fluency means you have to speak without stop, without any pause. Okay, it's not that it's not that you are speaking very fast. Okay, but we have to speak with the rhythm, without any pause, but slowly. Okay, but it's flawless English. Okay, fluency is a flawless English. We are not making any mistake. So in that case, it will take a lot of time. Okay,
Correct.
maybe it could take 1 year, 2 year. So in this case, in this regard, we have to keep on practicing on a daily basis. Okay, so
Correct.
it's up to ourselves how much effort we are putting on ourselves to enhance this language. See, it's totally up to yourself, because sometimes also you also live in village area. I also live in village area. Though I am a teacher in English, but I teach English in a Bengali medium school. Okay, but sometimes I also try to teach them in English, but they are not getting understand sometimes. So that's why I have to put a lot of effort to make them understand whatever I am trying to teach. Okay, and also in my area also most of the people, they know English, they can understand English, because everybody has completed their schooling, and in schooling also English is taught as a subject. Okay, the teachers also teach this as a subject also. So that's why everybody can understand, but in terms of speaking they are not able to not able to speak because of lack of practicing. Okay, we have to practice on a daily basis. We don't skip any single day. And after starting my journey, I always keep on practicing. I haven't skipped any single day. Okay, and because until unless we are not speaking on a daily basis, we will not achieve the fluency. We will not be able to good at speaking. That's why we have to practice on a daily basis. And in case of getting this fluency, so listening, speaking, reading, and writing, LSRW technique we have to follow. Okay, first of all, we have to listen a lot, and then we start speaking.
Correct.
Okay, and
Correct.
before this, we have to learn some basic grammar. Okay, tenses is the main part. Tenses play a key role in speaking. So we have to learn some tenses. There are 12 tenses. We have to learn tenses. By this way, we'll get fluency. We'll be good at speaking. Okay.
Correct, correct, Bablu. You are right. You are saying great because we just refrain ourselves from speaking because we don't create environment. Like suppose we are at home, we are speaking our native language. We are in the market, we are speaking our like native language. Everywhere we just speak only in native language. Like we don't get chance to speak a little bit in this language, so that is why we are not able to speak. Actually the knowledge is different, and it's like this habit is different. If you are
Yes.
making habit, you will be able to speak, your mind works, your tongue works. And if you are like just observing grammar, you can like become a teacher trainer, but you can't speak until
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So yeah, you are saying that because until you create any environment, until you try to speak, until you make habit to speak, you are not going to become fluent in English. Yeah, this is the reality because I have seen so many people. They they are able to speak because they speak every day. And earlier it was really very hard to crack when I started speaking. One day I thought, okay, let me speak in English. I'm telling you, I couldn't speak even a single word with like with my mouth because I couldn't speak. My tongue didn't work to
Yes.
pronounce. My pronunciation was not good, and I was not able to speak. I was knowledge. I had knowledge in my mind. I knew that time okay how to frame all the structure. But when it come to speaking, I just like got stuck. Then I started speaking every day. Then I can say that yes, now my tongue started working, my mind started working. Then I am able to speak. So just because of speaking, anyone can speak, and also so many people have different mind. So nobody can tell that okay, you can catch like you can catch this language by this way, by that way. No, 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 it is your mind, and you have to decide that okay, how can you catch your this language easily. It depends on you. So I have like suppose like because it is your mind, so you need to think that how can we become fluent in English easily, because sometimes it's happened that we are following something but we are not achieving. So in my opinion, like you should follow your mind, what your mind says, you know.
Right.
If you if, and if you don't have passion, if you don't have interest in this language, so it is really very hard to crack. So many people they can become fluent English by environment. So many people that can become fluent English by like hiring teacher and going to institute, and by on you like I have learned English by myself. So anyone can learn because everyone has social media. So everything it depends on you how you going to catch this language. And don't like stop like taking advice from others that okay, tell me how can I become fluent in English. You have become fluent in English by doing this, so I should also do the same. No, 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 that those things are not going to work for you, you know. So this is your like mind, so you have to think in your opinion. So this
Yes.
is
Yes.
a language. I think this is a language. Until you speak, you are not going to speak English. So just try to speak. Whatever you know, you just try to speak. And by this way, you just learn some grammar and just create environment. You just listen and just speak. And you, as you told that, write and read. So by doing this, you are going to, everyone can become fluent English. Yeah,
Yes.
but
Yes.
we have to wait for some time. We must have patience, and if you want to become fluent over the night, it is not gonna work because we have faced a lot of problem here. Everyone has to like have patience. So just wait for some time and just believe in your dream and just work. Don't think about your benefits. Just do hard work.
Yes, yes, I can relate with you. The same problem happened with me because I thought in my earlier times that I know grammar. Okay, I had knowledge about grammar and I had a lot of vocabs in my mind. But what happened that whenever I tried to speak something in front of anyone, okay, so at that time my mind goes blank. and words don't come out from my mouth. Okay, because so I thought that it just because of a lot of practice. Okay, so lack of practice. So for lacking of practice, I am not able to speak in a fluent way. Words don't come out from my mouth, and you can you know that there are lots of people in our area, even outside also. There are lots of people who have a lot of degrees, okay, in with them. So they are not able to speak properly. Okay, they are not able to convey their thoughts. What just because of lack of practice, because this language needs practice. We are not living in the native country, okay, English speaking country. We are living in the country where this language is our second language. Okay,
Correct.
so that's why we need a lot of practice. And so this problem here just because of lack of practice. We have to
Correct.
practice on a daily basis. Okay, so sometimes also there are lots of people who want to speak this language, but they cannot take the action. Okay, because sometimes what happens that whenever they try to speak this language, so in my village area, I am telling you this situation. Most people try to down them. Okay, trying to criticize them, make fun of them.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so this situation happens with them, so that's why they thought that they just think that we should not speak. Okay, by this thinking they stop themselves from speaking. Okay,
Yes,
so
you are right.
does
You
this
are right.
problem happen in your village area?
Yeah, same. Of course, everywhere, not in my village. Every village you can find people just criticize each other. So, okay, Bablu, the video has become like 29 minutes. So, okay, we should wind up this video, and it was lovely conversation.